San Eugenio shopping centre, viewers, Costa Adeje. It's approaching the gale force winds here. It's very hot, very windy. I might need to edit this. Down there we've got the Temple Bar, Scotch Corner, Coconut Cafe. Oh, let's go through. I'll show you some of the shops in here. They're probably much the same as the last time I was here. Specialise in here really in electrical shops. There's a shop in here where I bought my phone when I lost a phone. You do need to be careful. I can't 100% recommend lots of these shops because I've not been in them, but they'll all charge you different prices for phones. You need to know what you're doing and the price of phones. So if you ever lose a phone, hopefully you don't, then basically if you're with somebody else, just go on Google or Amazon and try and get a rough idea how much your phone's worth. I don't think there's anybody really who's going to have to replace a phone out here. The only reason I've done it is because I was doing videos and it was cost effective for me just to get another phone. I got a wee German phone, it was like €70. I actually done the job, to be fair. I think I'd done videos for 2 days. Bit busy with cafe here. I'd done videos for 2 days. I couldn't really handle night videos, but the guy was very honest. A guy around here called Harry. He was very honest and told me this phone, he says, will be okay, but you can't compare it to a Samsung or an iPhone obviously. So at night I couldn't really cope with it. But anyway, in case of emergency losing phones, this is the place to come. There's lots of electrical shops. I'm not going to particularly recommend anywhere. I'll show you if I can remember when I bought my phone, and I thought the guy seemed quite honest. He basically advised me what I was getting, and he didn't start off with an absolute crazy high price and go right down to low price. He just told me the price up front, and that was the price. There was no basically haggling or anything like that. You will find that in quite a few shops. So this is a wee Beverly Hills cafe, which is quite popular here. So I could say I went to Beverly Hills today. There you go. Quite a lot of clothes shops, sports shops as well. Ah, okay, here is where I bought my phone, I can remember now. I don't know if the guy's in. I think it's his two brothers that were running it. So it was in here that I brought the phone. Can't remember if the guy's in. It's one of these phones here. That's it. So it was a wee German phone I bought in here, €70. Don't know if that was the guy I bought it from, might have been. But it's his brother, so maybe it looks like him. So if you're looking for a wee phone, I can tell you, I went in here and they were pretty straightforward and honest, and I got a phone that done the job. It was absolutely fine. But obviously everything, you have to investigate everything before you go in places. More clothes shops here. There was an electrical shop here, yeah, right, okay. Now, this electrical shop, they basically did different prices, so you went in and then the price would change. So I was in two minds about that. I didn't really know the value of the phone because I didn't have a spare phone with me. I didn't know how much the phone was, so I just ended up leaving it in there and going somewhere else. At the end of the day, I've probably done 20 videos with that wee phone, so it was worth €70. I did use it for a wee bit after that. It's in the house somewhere actually, I don't know what it is. It's got some weird charger. It's not like a Samsung or an iPhone charger. It's like a charger that you have to get. But anyway, just thought I'd show you the shopping centre. It's much the same really. Not really changed much. So if you're looking for a good wee breakfast, across the corner you've got Scotch Corner on the left there, and live music at Temple Bar. Down the hill you've got a couple of really nice places, the Thirsty Turtle and the Ginger Pig for breakfast and food as well. You've got San Eugene's for live sport downstairs mostly, and live music and night entertainment. You've got the very popular Coconut Cafe over there. I always meet a lot of viewers at the Coconut Cafe. It's a good wee place for people watching. Busy, but everybody up and down here. Mario's restaurant here as well. Laguna Part 1 is just up on the right hand side. Laguna Part 2 is maybe 15-minute walk up a very steep hill from here and over the motorway. So it's not the best catered accommodation, I'm going to be honest with you. I'll try and see if I can do a walk to it again. I've done one on the channel, you can check it out. Plan is I might go Laguna Part 1 to 2 one time next time I'm back. So that's the Coconut Cafe, or the beer garden's there as well, forgot to mention that, the beer garden. few other bars and restaurants. You can down that way to Porto Colón. It's pretty simple. And if you walk up this way on the left hand side at the very end, you've got the rum pot and you've got the Irish Rover. Well, the Irish Rover's not the end, it's just across here. Hold on, it's getting so windy here. Laguna Park 1, to be fair, is up here. It's not a bad location. Tenerife Garden is up here as well. I have looked at that. It's pretty affordable. I did speak to a couple from Glasgow who stayed in it once. Said it was very, very basic. Mario's across there. There's always an ambulance outside the Irish Rover. The guy must live there. It's parked there all the time. It's not in case you have too many drinks. It's just there all the time. You've got Admiral Travel. They sell a lot of things in there as well. They used to print out locator forms and do stuff like that. Hopefully it never comes back. If it does, the guys might help you. So that is the Irish Rover. You see me doing quite a few videos. I've met a few people who drink in there. Jim and Teresa. Hope you're still watching the channel. I've not seen you for a while actually. You pop in next time I'm over. No sign of them in just now. Next time viewers, next time. So basically, I'm down this way. Look at the views up there, eh? Fantastic views, but you don't want to be staying too far up there. Tenerife Garden, you'll see the reception for Tenerife Garden. There's a wee barbers there. Got the Villa Adeje Hotel just up here as well. So the reception for the Tenerife Garden is in here. I've never stayed in it, so I don't know what it's like. Santa Maria across the distance. I'm staying next door at Santa Maria at the Sunset Bay. In fact, the more I think about it, there's probably a quicker way for me to get back to the apartments rather than going back down the way. I'll need to try and figure that out. I'm in two minds whether to walk up to Laguna Park 2 from Laguna Park 1, because a lot of people have asked me to do it, but I need auction for that. I don't know. I've got problems with the phones as well. That's the reception area for the Tenerife Gardens in there. Hello. It's having a good time. Across here we've got the Faces Irish Bar as well, just across the road. Here we've got Laguna Park 1, basically just in there. Live music on over there at the moment. And we've got the rum pot there as well. So that kind of covers this wee section here. There's a couple of wee bars just up the left hand side, and Laguna Park 1 is over the motorway and beyond that. So there you go viewers. Showed you a place potentially you might be interested in buying a phone. We finished at Laguna Park 1. There we go. And I showed you some good bars on the way. What's not to like? Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one viewers. Don't forget, subscribe, it's absolutely free.